Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's November 28th, 2016. Earlier today, I put out a video exposing the false flag propaganda in the media, which is the reported shooting slash stabbing slash car ramming at Ohio State. If you missed the story, supposedly this morning, a man from Somalia in his car drove into a crowd, got out of the car, fired shots, and then began stabbing people with a butcher knife. That's what's being reported. In truth, none of that happened. What did happen is your local police, your federal government, and your media, they conspired to execute a drill in real time and present it as a tragedy, something that's been going on in this nation for decades and something that has happened a lot more frequently in recent years, where we're used to hearing these shootings at schools, malls, theaters, public places, multiple times a month. All of this stuff being reported in the mainstream media is 100% propaganda. We are being sold out by our government officials that we pay for the sake of agenda. These false shootings, they serve multi-purposes. One, they sell guns in a big way. The more of these shootings, the more people go out and buy guns and ammo in fear that they're about to lose their right to own anymore. Two, they provide the narrative that police are ill-equipped. They need more police. They need more guns. They need more body armor. They need more armored vehicles, just like what's on the scene at Ohio State today for this drill. Also, in the post-9/11 agenda, constant reminders that there's an Islamic boogeyman out there. They're saying that today's attacker is Islamic. They're saying don't rule out terrorism. Could this be terrorism? Could this be inspired by ISIS? And in the days ahead, we'll find out if they're going to go the ISIS route. This morning, the headline gematria was 56. The word ISIS is 56. Perhaps that's where they'll go with this, saying this guy was inspired, radicalized online by ISIS, a story we've heard before. Last year, supposedly a Middle Eastern couple shot up their workplace in California at the Thanksgiving party. Here we are just after Thanksgiving. Another false flag shooting blamed on an Islamic boogeyman. Breaking news. Facebook page believed to belong to Ohio State attacker includes grievances about attacks on Muslims. Look, that just came through as we're talking about this. The word Somali, they're saying he's a Somali, has gematria of 33. So does the word Muslim. Today's November 28th, the day that leaves 33 days left in the year. We're going to talk about, again, the significance of 33 and false flags. We're going to go back and revisit the Virginia Tech College shooting where 33 people were killed, including the shooter. By the end of this video, here's what you're going to know definitively. This is a hoax. This is our government selling us out for agenda. You're going to know that. If you don't know it by the end of the video, go check out my videos, the thousands I've made, the ongoing pattern by the same number. I'm here talking about the same stuff every time they do this to us. It's all by design. It's all by a numerical system. Numbers, a way to organize, a way to perform rituals, what these are in part. And with regards to rituals, today's shooting points directly to the College National Championship football game on January 9th, which we'll get to. Don't be surprised if we see Ohio State in the college football championship. They just beat Michigan, their big rival this weekend. I'll show you why this is pointing to the college football championship and what this game has to do with Ohio State, Michigan from last football season, 2015. That game was on the anniversary of today. Ohio State won that game with 42 points, the number for Freemason. Their last college championship over Oregon, they won with 42 points, and from today to the championship is 42 days. The word touchdown in gematria equals 42. We'll get there. So we're going to expose this hoax. We're going to show what it has to do with the college football championship, and then I can't wait to get to this part. The video released last year by the police in Ohio State about surviving an active shooter on September 23rd. This date perfectly aligned with today, the day of the shooting hoax. Just wait. We are being sold out by the numbers. We're living a planned agenda. This is more definitive proof. Please make sure you share this video. Make this video viral. Don't be scared of the people who call you crazy, tinfoil hat. These people are retarded. They want to be ruled over by tyrants. They want the oncoming police state. They want less rights. They want more lies. Don't worry about these sheep. Don't have fear. because all these sheep out here. So check this out. OSU suspect killed. We just got the update about his Facebook. I can't wait. Notice how they emphasize things. Cut people. He cut people. Cut people in gematria sums to 113, 113. Bava Kama 113a says it's okay for somebody who's Jewish to lie to somebody who isn't Jewish. Not all Jewish people believe this, but these Zionist Jews who run our media and give us lies and propaganda every day to steer their banker tyrant agenda, they believe this way. They're all about Bava Kama 113a. They code 113 in their lies almost every day. Mainstream, dishonest. 113 is also the number for Scottish Rite Freemasonry, which came out of France, the Bavarian Illuminati. We'll talk more about them. September 23rd is New Year's Day on the French Republican calendar, the date they made that video last year about Ohio State and active shooters. Anytime you hear the media use active shooter, you can know right away. You don't even need to decode. Active shooter means they're having a drill, reporting it as a tragedy. Agenda. The main headline up here, OSU suspect killed. Gematria of 211, that's the 47th prime. Ohio, one of two states with a gematria of 47. The Freemasons have Euclid's 47th problem about how to establish foundation for a structure. The word foundation equals 47, framework 47, authority 47. Special number. Ohio has it. The birthplace of football. The first Super Bowl in the NFL, American football, in the 47th season of the NFL. That same headline, OSU suspect killed in Pythagorean gematria, sums to 58. Just so you know, with these methods, English ordinal, English reduction, they'll always have the same numerology. 5 plus 8 for 58 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. 211 is 2 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. That's the math check. Both of these systems are based on the alphabetic order. Rules of numerology. Watch my how-to gematria video. 58, though, it's the number of Freemasonry secret society, coded again and again in Freemason propaganda as well. The shooter at Virginia Tech, I have an old video on that. His name was 58. Number used again and again. Said the shooter was a Somali, a word with 33 gematria, with the S exception exactly like the word Muslim. Muslim is 24 and 33, just like the sun. The sun, think about the sun, religions, the Islamic faith, praying depending on where the sun is. 24 hours in a day, the sun. Gematria, Somali, Muslim, propaganda, 24/7. So his full name in gematria, Abdul Razak Ali Artan, gematria of 65 and 74, Masonic 74, Jewish 74, occult 74, Muhammad 74. They reported that his name was Muhammad earlier today, and then they changed it to this. When it first came out, his name was Muhammad, like they love to do. Then it became this. But anyway, Muhammad 74, that's why Muhammad Ali died at age 74. By the way, Muhammad Ali died on June 3rd this year, 6'3". The Prophet Muhammad died at age 63. When you sum 1 through 63, when you add up every number up to 63, it sums to 2016, like the year we're in. The story this morning was that this guy, he was involved in some sort of altercation in June 3rd. That was the first sign, the same day Muhammad Ali died. You know, go look at all the reporting. First altercation, first sign something was wrong, June 3rd. Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, dead at 63. Here we are in 2016. Abdul Razak Ali Artan. I'll just show you this. Show you this in real time, the full thing here. I want you to appreciate this. His name in gematria sums to 173. And what that is, 173, is it's the 40th prime number, and Ohio State in gematria sums to 40. This is just one of his name connections to Ohio State. He has multiple connections through the way his name's coded. And these things really are thought out this way. This is how this gang operates. This is an ancient way of doing things. 173, the 40th prime. Ohio State. 40. You see that? 40. And when you write out 40 as a word, it sums to 84. We're going to be talking about the Jesuits. We're going to be talking about the Jesuits. This is all synced up with the Jesuit Pope meeting with the president on September 23rd, the man who heads the federal government, this New World Order figure. Just wait, there's so much good stuff coming in this post. I don't know if I'm moving quick enough, but stay with me. So much you need to know in this post. So anyway, his name connects back to Ohio State. If you just take his first and last name, Abdul Artan, AA1111, 11 the master number, Abdul Artan equals 94, like Ohio State University in Pythagorean gematria, like November. Here we are, November, Ohio State University, Abdul Artan, made up name. They said his name was Muhammad. I can't tell you how many times I've been doing this work in the last 3 years where they've come out with the shooter's name as Muhammad and then they've changed it to something else or they've respelled the way Muhammad is. They got to make sure their gematria is all right. Figured out how to double code Ohio State plus more in this. Supposedly here he is, dead on the ground, blurred out. Police drill, actor. Okay, so that's that piece. Now, let's again review some things about this shooting, and I want to show you what's up with their football team. This is amazing. Today is November 28th, the 33rd, or the day that leaves 33 days left in the year. It's the 333rd day of this year because it's a leap year. Again, 33 is the number of the Masons who believe in divide and conquer, order out of chaos, which we'll get to. False flag 33, police 33, federal 33. That's exactly what's going on, a false flag with your local police, your federal government. The word cameraman equals 33. You know, who's filming all this bullshit for the media? The cameraman. The other day they had some propaganda on about how a bomb was about to go off in this certain place, and if they didn't get out of there in seconds, they would have all died. They showed this family running out through this scene, but the cameraman's just standing there the whole time. You know, the way they're telling you the story, the cameraman must have blown up and died. That definitely didn't happen. If you just think about what they're saying, I mean, they should be giving you a eulogy for the cameraman who was filming it based on what they're telling you. If they didn't escape just moments before, they would have all died in the explosion. Because the cameraman stands right there. Oh, God, people. They just know people aren't thinking. They're just watching going, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the buildings came down because of the planes. They couldn't find the planes or the bodies, but they found the cloth turbans. They found the terrorist passports, and they found the box cutter knives. And if you don't know what I'm talking about your reporting on September 11, 2001. Blaming it on the Muslims in the cave that took down the buildings in the middle of New York, in the nation that spends trillions on security and defense. All of these stories are a joke. Just like the story last year where they said the Muslim couple shot up the Thanksgiving party. For 8 hours earlier in the day, they said it was 3 athletic white males dressed in black who were responsible for the shooting. Then that night it became the Middle Eastern married couple. Amazing. So with regards to all this 33, there's so many college shootings with 33 coded all over them, but I know that one that pretty much everyone's going to remember is Virginia Tech, where they said 33 people were killed, including the shooter. The shooter's name equaled 58. They said he was from Korea. Virginia Tech's in Blacksburg. Blacksburg 33. You know? Right next to the federal government. And that shooting, it happened on April 16th. April 16th is the 106th day of the year. 106. Today's shooting happened in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus equals 106. Prophecy, 106. These Freemasons, they go by the spiritual texts, the books of prophecy. They love Revelation, the book of prophecy and destruction. 106, Columbus, Virginia Tech shooting on the day, the 106th day of the year. If you've never gone to my blog and read my draft chapter, which is over 100 written pages long, it's all the false flag hoax shootings in the history of this nation, how they're all by the same numbers. 33, numbers of prophecy. It's again and again. These people are so redundant. And I'll say it again, 911, the number we call for the police. 911's the 156th prime. When you write out 33, it sums to 156. These are special numbers. 911's not arbitrary. 33 also often paired with 47. Columbus equals 106. Ohio equals 47. Added together, it's 153. That's the number from the Bible for the miraculous catch of fish. The word fish is 42. Fish is also 33. Miraculous is 42. 42, 153, often coming together. Again, we were talking about 42 and Freemason. Let me show you what's up with their football team again here in just a second. But Columbus, Ohio equals 153, like the miraculous catch from the book of John. John 47. It's the reason your nation's birthday is the 4th day of the 7th month. The flip of 47, 74, Masonic 74, Jewish 74, occult 74, killing, like we said, like the shooter's name. Oregon is the 33rd state, the only state with gematria 74. Think about Oregon and Ohio State, the last time Ohio State was in a college championship. Oregon and Ohio State, 74-47, was also the first college basketball championship. So today's shooting, it was at Watts Hall. Hall's always a word with 33 gematria. The word Watts equals 83, like football, which we'll get to. This number 75, the number for order out of chaos, New World Order. Keep it in mind. I'm going to show you what I missed in the earlier video. It has everything to do with this video right here. Adam Tabor and the bizarre tweet sent out this morning by the police. Show you what's up with 75. There's a reason this happened today. It's more than it just being the day that leaves 33 days left in the year. Today's also a date with 55 numerology. When Ohio State won their college championship, it was 42-13 over Oregon, a sum of 55 points. OSU for Ohio State equals 55. Shooting at OSU today on the date with 55 numerology. Again, a date with hoax and propaganda numerology, as well as 39, the number of law, the number of security. That's what this is. Police state agenda. More security from Big Brother, which is really more slavery. Again, it's the 28th day of the month, Buckeyes 28. They just won this weekend over Michigan, 30-27, a sum of 57 points, the championship number. When you write out 57 as a word, it sums to the same thing as championship, the same thing as Super Bowl. World Series equals 57. Things are looking good for Ohio State being in the championship game after today. This is how it's done. The date of the championship, January 9th. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 20 is 30, plus 17 is 47. Ohio 47. Things are looking good for Ohio State. The Ohio State University, like they like to call themselves, sums to 109. I'm looking at that date in light of January 9th, 1/9, 0, doesn't really count, 19. Could be a clue. But from today to the championship, 42 days, also a span of 43 days. The word champion equals 43. The symbol of the Freemasons is the big G, which is represented by 42. Touchdown 42, Freemason 42. Special number to the gang. Freemasons created American football. Freemasons, again, Euclid's 47th problem. Ohio, the birthplace, the foundation of American football. Last year, November 28, 2015, look at the final score. Ohio State, Michigan, the same as the Oregon championship. Or no, excuse me. I had the championship wrong. We'll get to that. Last year's Ohio State-Michigan game was 42-13. Sum of 55 points like today's date numerology. 42, 13, 55 points. OSU 55. Ohio State beats Michigan 2 years in a row. Notice that last year they won by 29. Football, the small way equals 29. Ohio, the small way equals 29. This was the college championship. Ohio State also won with 42. They won 42-20. 42 plus 20 is 62. Today's shooting comes 62 days after the Jesuit order's birthday. We're going to talk about the police video from September 23rd and what that has to do with the Jesuits. But 42-20. Difference of 22 points. The master builder number, 22 men on the football field. Isn't it amazing? I still remember when they won this game and scored the final 7 points. The announcer yelled, "Dots the I on Buckeye!" with the 42. Big Freemason salute. Against Oregon, the 33rd state, you know? Oregon 74, Ohio 47. Earlier today, I said something's up with this tweet. Buckeye alert, active shooter on campus, run, hide, fight. I mean, what a weird thing to say. Either run or hide or fight. I mean, essentially saying you have options, but just weird. Run, hide, fight? I mean, I've never heard it before. This phrase has gematria of 75, like the date numerology. We'll get to it again. Run, hide, fight. They went from 8 people injured to 10 people injured. OSU suspect is dead equals 56 like ISIS. One of those numbers with 11 numerology. Watts like football. The woman telling the story, Rebecca Diem, gematria 58 like Freemasonry, like secret society. Use it again and again. Could probably decode these witness names and find some more laughers. I like to leave some things for you. I see this guy's name right here sums to 39. Security, 39 date numerology. 7-Eleven. The mainstream media had this ready to go. This picture, this tweet from the campus, ready to go with the breaking news. I mean, just ask yourself, how do they have all of this ready to go as soon as the story's out that this is happening? Unreal. Unreal. They also bring up the finals here. The stress of finals coming up with the shooting right after the celebration of the football game. Got this woman, Monica Mole. Monica Mole. The new OSU public safety director. But anyway, they bring up finals, active shooter. Also reminds me of championship, like how they call the NBA finals for the championship. This year, Game 7 of the NBA finals was on a date with 61 numerology. Both teams come in with 610 points scored against each other. Not to mention both players, on the stars on each team, Steph Curry and LeBron James, they were both born at the same hospital in Akron, Ohio, 39 months apart. Akron, Ohio, 106. 610 points for both teams on a date with 61 numerology to decide the NBA finals. It was the real King James's birthday. Revelation, the book of prophecy and destruction. King James got the Bible named after him. They bring up the date that finals start in this article for Ohio State. They say they begin December 9th. And, I mean, what a bizarre thing to bring up. Why are they telling you that? I mean, maybe you could say they're trying to be informative, but really I thought the information was about that the shooting's going on there. So December 9th is in 11 days, like the number of men on a football field for each team. December 9th, 2016 is also a date with 57 numerology, like the sum of the score of the Michigan game they just played. It's also a date with a life lesson number of 30. They just scored 30 points in the win. 12/9 for December 9th is also kind of like 129. America in Jewish gematria equals 129. Run, hide, fight equals 129. Andrew Luck, he's got 129 birth numerology, born on September 12th, a date that can also be written 12/9. Just thinking about football, Harbaugh at Michigan, Andrew Luck, who he used to coach at Stanford. Some sort of bigger riddle going on here. Keep in mind, all of this coding, this is a system that's been going on for years. And so many of these celebrities and football players and stars in the media, they're all linked through this Freemasonic network. This gang, they birth people by the numbers, they farm athletes, Manchurian celebrities, Manchurian candidates, Manchurian politicians. That woman, Monica Mole, like she's a mole, like she's a spy, a deceiver, Monica Mole. Ridiculous name, right? MM, Monica Mole 44, like shooting officer, military trooper, MM breaks down to 1313. 1 plus 3 for 13 is 44. MM 44. So now here's this video. Came out September 23rd, 2015. The narrator is Adam Tabor. It's about how an active shooter could happen anywhere. You got to be prepared, what to do. If you forgot, September 23rd, a lot of people were focusing on last year, including myself, because for some reason the media was hyping that day, riddling it into stories. They were putting the numbers before our eyes for that date. I figured out a lot of interesting things about September 23rd last year, including it being New Year's Day on the French Republican calendar. If you didn't know, France in their history has only discovered one planet, That was Neptune, and they discovered it on New Year's Day of the French Republican calendar, the 47th year of its existence. The United States of America would discover its only planet, Pluto, 84 years later. United States of America 84, Pluto 84, Jesuit 84. We're going to be talking about the Jesuits 84 and what 84 has to do with the date of this video. This is the date that Pope Francis, the first Jesuit pope, traveled to the United States. Well, he arrived September 22nd, and he met with Barack Obama September 23rd, taking the White House lawn that day to speak at 9:23 in the morning on 9/23, September 23rd. Again, that was the 266th day of the year. He's the 266th pope. That date can also be written 23/9, which is a lot like 239, a number relevant to the ingredients in nuclear weapons, also very relevant to the Jewish faith. Torah equals 239. Golden Gate equals 239, with the Messiah supposed to come through for the Jewish faith through the Golden Gate, 239 like Torah, their holy book. Also our nation's history. The flag was sewn at 239 Arch Street. Right now it's 239 years old. When the Pope came here, the country was 239 years old. 239 is also the 52nd prime number. Pope equals 52, so does prophecy. Special. So anyway, the Pope, this Jesuit symbol, the Jesuits, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, seems the Jesuits are running things at Ohio State with the hoax today, which is what we're going to tackle right now. This video supposedly got 306,000 views, almost 307,000, over 2,000 thumbs up. Amazing. Today's date, November 28th, it's 62 days from the Jesuit order's birthday. The Jesuits, the Zionists, the false Jews, they're all in bed together. They're all under this Masonic umbrella. They're all about divide and conquer. They're all about tormenting people, deceiving them. They're a network that works together. People call them the Illuminati, the New World Order. This is what it is. 62 days from the Jesuit birthday today, and once upon a time, it was Jewish infiltrators that created the Catholic Church as purposeful division within Christianity. It's all in bed together, these gangs. So here's Adam Tabor. Adam Tabor equals 75, like order out of chaos, the Freemason motto. This weird tweet, run, hide, fight, equals 75. Today's date numerology, 75, 11 plus 28 plus 20 plus 16. See how this works? So from the date of this video, September 23rd to November 28th, is a span of 433 days, which is the 84th prime number. Jesuit 84, States 84, Divide and Conquer 84, United States of America 84. Pope Francis, the Jesuit gangster. This is a picture of him before he's Pope doing the Masonic hit in hand. You know, these people are always keeping their cards in their pocket. Carves up their sleeve. You don't know what they're really about. The Pope, he gets out there like the actor stooge he is, talks in that nice, soft voice. This man's a horrible human being. Date with 84 numerology. The Jesuits believe in planting seeds of hate, division. Again, it's the Freemasons within the Catholic Church. Here we are in the United States of America, a nation that has all these Jesuit schools. Look at how many of your favorite athletes went to Jesuit high schools. So 433 days. We just saw Fidel Castro die 433 days after meeting with the Pope. The Pope arrived in the United States September 22nd. From September 22nd to today is 433 days later. From the day he met with Obama at 9/23 to today is a span of 433 days. If I didn't do a span here, it would show 432. And 432 times its, or not times, plus its reflection, 234, sums to 666, the number of the beast. Also the number of prophecy. And again, where the shooting happened, Columbus has the prophecy connection. Here's Pope Francis, born on a date with 84 numerology, December 17th, 1936. We were talking about 44. The divisors of 44 sum to 84, the numbers that divide into 44. The 33-day Pope died the day after the Jesuit order's birthday. The Jesuit order's birthday, September 27th. Died September 28th. Likely killed from arsenic. Arsenic's the 33rd element on the periodic table. Arsenic equals 33 in gematria. 33-day Pope, dead on a date with 44 numerology, September 28th, 1978. So I'll link this video if you want to watch this. If you missed my video this morning, I also showed the CNN clip where they were talking about, how they have active shooter drills at college campuses and how the FBI just came out with a film about an active shooter at a college campus. We're being mocked. Got to learn to see through the hoaxes and how we're being laughed at. All these people who are so scared to back up my knowledge and share my research. Cowardice kills. You got to stop being a coward. And if you're not bright enough to see how on point my work is and how undeniable it is, it's time to step up your game. It's time to start eating better. Your food must be clogged up with poison and shit. I don't get the people who come here and just keep writing that they're on the fence. They still don't know. How can you not know? How many fucking shootings do I have to show you the same goddamn thing again and again? Oh, Zach, don't swear. Don't say the Lord's name in vain. All you people, get a fucking clue. Swear words, cussing, that doesn't matter. Idiocy, cowardice, not willing to speak out, that matters. That's how you get fucked in the ass. Swear words, there's some emotion. All right, Truth Seeker, it'll all be linked down below. And again, please also support the campaign to get this network built so that we can get organized and shut this down. We need this free service out there, the Truth Seeker Network, so that the students who are awake at Ohio State, they can be on there right now exposing the lies. We're going to get this network worldwide. We're going to expose the lies worldwide because we're being lied to worldwide by the New World Order, order out of chaos, numerology-obsessed gang. Undeniable. Fuck you, Adam Tabor. Until next time.